today on How It's Made. Temporary metal fences. Ugly, but very, very reliable. Asphalt shingles, a sticky mix of tar, limestone and cardboard. Expanded polystyrene products. Snappy name with a snappy finish. And boiled sweets, handmade gourmet treats for kids and adults alike. But first, temporary metal fences securely cordon off dangerous areas on construction sites. At open-air events such as concerts and festivals, they mark the perimeter and help direct traffic flow. It may not be the most attractive of all inventions, but it's probably one of the most practical. It all starts with a giant spool with a staggering 7 kilometers of galvanized steel wire. A machine called the straightener uncoils the spool and, unsurprisingly, straightens out the wire. This heavy-duty cutter slices the lengths needed to construct the fence panels. A worker feeds the wire lengths, arranging them in the proper configuration. Lights show where the lengths go for each particular model of fencing. These lengths will form the panel's vertical pieces. The machine carries them over to the automated welding section. A magnetic arm grabs the horizontal pieces and feeds them one by one into position over the vertical pieces. Then the welding begins. This is electrical welding, where a strong electric current zaps the joints, melting the metal and fusing the pieces together. It's faster and neater than traditional welding. The machinery then stacks the welded panels and moves them down the production line. Some panels are welded using a different stacking technique. It feeds the horizontal pieces onto the vertical ones. However, the result is the same. Workers position each welded panel in a manually operated pneumatic press. Then they bend the panel at certain key points. This makes it more rigid and therefore stronger. Next, the surplus wire from the edge of the panel is trimmed off. And then the final step. A rounded galvanized steel post is positioned on each side of the panel. A robotic welder then welds these side posts in. When it's time to erect the temporary fence, each panel is simply placed in footings that sit on the ground, then lined side by side with further panels and attached by clamping together the side posts. All the fence components are made of heavy-duty galvanised steel, which means this temporary metal fence is highly durable, maintenance-free and rust-proof. Asphalt roof shingles come in many different colours, textures and patterns. They're one of the least expensive roofing materials and are highly durable. But beware anybody with a flat roof. At the heart of every asphalt shingle is a membrane. It can be made from fiberglass, or like this one, wood chips, or even recycled cardboard and paper. The giant rolls of membrane feed what's known as a felt looper. It builds up enough reserve so that workers can change rolls as needed without stopping production. From there, the membrane enters the saturator, where it's drenched in hot liquid asphalt, a petroleum derivative. When this saturant dries, the membrane will be impermeable. Next comes a thicker asphalt coating, mixed with powdered limestone. It's applied to both top and